I fell in love. I can't believe I just did that. I fell in love with a show that inspired me in ways I could never have imagined. And so this is a special privilege, a privilege of my life to make this introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Phoenix Comic-Con welcome to the man that Gene Roddenberry called the conscience of Star Trek. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Leonard Nimoy.
So emotional. It's a little difficult with a crowd this size to have you asking questions verbally, so I'm going to take them mentally, okay? Somebody's wondering about, somebody's asking, is it true that William Shatner tried to drown you when you were making Star Trek 4? He is competitive. I don't know. You have to decide for yourself. What did I think of Anatole's imitation of me? Oh, she was very good. She was very good. Yeah. Am I doing a voice in the new Transformers film? Yes, I am. The voice of Sentinel Prime. And what's the status of the next Star Trek movie? I believe they'll start filming sometime later this year. And you can take one more. Oh, somebody's asking about Bruno Mars. Have you seen him? You like the video? Yeah. There's a I did a Bruno Mars video. And it's out. You can check it out on YouTube. Yeah. Check it out on YouTube. I had a lot of, yeah. He's an interesting talent. Okay, so, you know, my parents came to the United States about 100 years ago as immigrants. They arrived in Boston. They were aliens and they became citizens, and I was born in Boston a citizen. I went to Hollywood and I became an alien. Star Trek went on the air, can you believe it, in 1966. 1966, 45 years ago. And I wasn't really prepared for it. I didn't know how to prepare for it. I had been acting in films and television for about 15 years, but I had never had a character that had the impact that Spock was going to have on audience. I had no idea what to anticipate. I hadn't even bothered to change my telephone number. My phone number was in the Los Angeles telephone directory. You could call me if you wanted to. A lot of people did. It took a little getting used to. There were fans waiting outside the studio gate at the end of the day, waiting to follow you home and rip the shrubbery off, leaves off the shrubbery. And this came from Leonard Nimoy's house, this piece of thief. Yeah. Can you prove it? No, but I was there. So it's from his house, yeah. So it got a little crazy, and I had to be snuck in and out of restaurants and theaters and so forth. So I had an invitation to go. Some of you probably heard me tell the story before, but bear with me. I had an invitation to go to speak at a college in Billings, Montana. And were you there? A long time ago. Anyway, I decided to go because I thought it would be peaceful, get away from Hollywood, and I went to Billings, Montana to speak at this college. I ran to the airport. They drove me to a local motel, and I was in the room 5 minutes unpacking when the phone rang. I couldn't imagine who could be calling me. What are you doing? Sneak right in on me. So the phone rang and I picked it up and answered it. Hello. And the young female voice said, "Hi, is this Mr. Nimoy?" And I said, "Yes." It is. Oh my God! Oh, I can't believe it! Oh wow! Oh yeah! Hi. She said, "It was such a big Star Trek thing." I said, "Who are you?" She said, "My name is Sally." I said, "Where are you calling me from?" She said, "St. Louis." "How did you find me?" She said, "I heard you were going to be speaking at Billings, and I called all the hotels and motels. There's only 3. Sally, thank you very much. I appreciate the call. There's some people waiting for me, and I've got to go now. So goodbye, and keep watching the show, and thank you very much. I finished packing. I was heading for the door. Not 3 minutes later, the phone rang again. I picked it up. Another female went, "Oh, hi, is this Mr. Nimoy?" "Yes." "Oh, wow, I got him. I got him on the phone. I got him." "Who are you?" "My name is Mary." "Mary, where are you calling me from?" She said, "Denver." "How did you find me?" She said, "My friend Sally called me from That's great. I grew up in Boston in a tenement neighborhood, and this thing is working. Yeah, that's the front of the building where I grew up, and the lady on the left. No, don't do that. The lady on the left is my grandmother, and I lived in that building for the first 18 years of my life. And these were some of the guys I used to hang around with on the corner. You had to have a white shirt to be in this gang. That's me on the far left. I was lucky to grow up in Boston. It was a great city. Lots of academia and lots of museums and a lot of art, theaters and music and what have you. And very close to where I lived, about 2 blocks away, there was what we call